So in this video I am going to explain you the formula which we use to find the rational numbers between any two given rational numbers, provided that they should be at equal distances. Now these questions were simpler ones, like in case of finding rational numbers between 3 and 4, I told you that the denominator part here is 1 and the numbers are consecutive. So and in this case 1 by 3 and 1 by 2, if you make the denominator same, if you convert the LCM of 3 and 2 is 6, so if you make it 6, 3 2 is 6, 1 2 is 2, and if you convert it into 6, 2 3 is 6, 1 3 is 3. Again here also you will find that the denominator is same and numerator is consecutive. So both fall under the same category, that denominator is same and numerator is consecutive. So after 3 4 comes, and here also numerator is consecutive, after 2 3 comes. So for these two types of questions I have given you the rule that you multiply by 1 more than what is required. If you want to find 4, you multiply the numerator and denominator by 5. If you are asked to find 3 rational numbers, you multiply numerator and denominator by 4. So this was the method which I gave you for these two types of questions. Now how to deal with questions of this type, where if you take out the LCM, and then you will find that in this case, after making the denominator part same, the LCM here in these two cases will be 35. So 5 7 is 35, 3 7 is 21, and if you make it 35, so it will become 35, 5 7 is 35, and 7 5 is 35, 5 5 is 25. So this becomes 21 by 35 and this becomes 25 by 35. So here denominator is same, numerator is not consecutive. After 21 it is 25. So it's okay if you are asked to find only 3. So if you are asked to find only 3, you will write 22 by 35, 23 by 35 and 24 by 35. Now what if you are asked to find 5 rational numbers between them? You will not get 5 now, between 21 to 25 and 25 to 35. So if you are asked to find 5 rational numbers between these two, you cannot go for this formula that you multiplying by 6, 1 more than what is required, because here the numerator is not consecutive. So this video actually is about dealing with such kind of questions and the formula which is there. So let us now start with the formula which is there. So I told you in such questions, if you go through the solution part, this is denoted by x, the first one, and the another number is denoted by y. And suppose if you are asked to find 5, 1 2 3 4 5, if you are asked to find 5, 1 2 3 4 5, a b c d e, if you are asked to find 5 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 5 by 7, there I have given you that first thing is to find y minus x. You have to find first y minus x. Now the question is, why y minus x? What is y minus x? Y minus x is the total distance from this to this. This is your y minus x. Distance from 3 by 5 to 5 by 7. On the number line, the distance from one point to the other point is calculated by subtracting the smaller one from the larger one. So the value of point y is 5 by 7, the value of point a is 3 by 5. We subtract 3 by 5 from 5 by 7. So it is 5 by 7 minus 3 by 5, that is 35, 5 7 ja. So 7 5 ja, 5 5 ja 25, and 5 7 ja, 3 7 ja 21. So this is 4 by 25. So first objective is to find the total distance from point 3 by 5 to 5 by 7. Second point is to find that into how many parts this got divided by introducing those how many points, 1 2 3 4 5 points. We are finding 5 points, and 5 points, each point will give you the value of each one rational number. So we have 5 points here. Now the question is, so these 5 points is dividing this into how many parts? 6 parts. You see, one part is this one, 1 2 3 4 5 6. So these 6 parts, the length from x to y gets divided into 6 parts if we are supposed to find 5 points. So remember that it will get divided into 6 parts. It's a very simple approach. See, if a line is there and you have one point as x, another point as y, if you take one point, this will get divided into 2 parts. How many parts? 2 parts. If you take 2 points, say A, B, how many parts? It got divided into 3 parts. 1, 2, 3. Here it got divided into 2 parts. So the number of parts a line segment from one point to the another point gets divided will be one more than the required number of points. We have taken 1 point, so 1 more than that is 2. So it is 2 parts. Here we have taken 2 points. It got divided into 3 parts. Here we have to find 5 points. So into how many parts it will get divided? 6 parts. 1 more than that. So that means we will have 6 divisions, equal divisions from x to y. And our objective is to find the length of each division. It is x. So our objective is to find the length from this to this point. What is this length? That is what we have to find. And we denote that by d. We denote it by d. This length we denote by d part, small d. Now how to find this length? Similarly, from A to B, this length again will be d. From B to C, the length will be again d, and it will move on and on. Now the question is how to find this value of d? Very simple. Total length you know. This is y minus x. And how many divisions you have done? 1 more than the required points. So required point is 5. 1 more than that is 6. So the formula will be y minus x total length by number of divisions. Number of divisions will be 1 more than the required points. You have to find 5 points. So n plus 1. So by this formula you will get the value of d. Therefore, for solving such kind of questions, you will see I have given you this formula that you have to find y minus x and then you have to find the value of d. And after finding the value of d, if you do calculation, since you have already done this in your copy, by n plus 1, that is 6. So this will become 4 by 25 into 1 by 6. So 2 2 ja, 2 3 ja, it will become 2 by 35. I have made mistake here also. It is 35 here. 35 here. 35 here. So it will be 2 by 105. So this is the value of d that you will get. 2 by 105. Now after getting this value of d, you have to find the points A. So what is the position of A? Position of A is at a distance of d unit from x. So you will get the point A as x plus d. For what about B? So B is at a distance of 2d, d and d from x. So x plus 2d. In this way you will have to move on and on for all the points. And therefore you will see that the question which you have solved in your copy, there I have given you the formula that the 5 na? So for each point you will get a rational number. So for 5 rational numbers between x and y are x plus d, x plus 2d, x plus 3d, x plus 4d and x plus 5d. So you will see you have used this formula to find. So this is what you have to do when you are asked to find points, 3 points, 4 points, 5, any number of points between any two given rational numbers. So you have to find y minus x first. Remember, y should be greater than x. You have to take x to left hand side and y to right hand side. Then calculate d. D is y minus x by n plus 1. And after getting the value of y minus x and d, y is the distance from one point to the other. D is the distance of 2 consecutive points. After getting these two values, the final formula will be x plus d, x plus 2d, x plus 3d, x plus 4d and x plus 5d. If you are asked to find 5. If you are asked to find 6, so you will go for x plus 6d. So the process will be the same. This particular method you can use for these two questions also. But if you go by this particular method for these two questions, it will be lengthy for you. If you have a simple approach for these two questions, why to go for this particular formula? I hope this is clear to you, that using this formula for these two questions, you will get the same result, but it will be lengthy, na? So finding y minus x, then using this formula d, then finding the points in this way, it will be lengthy. So for these questions where the denominator is same and numerator is consecutive, there is simple rule: you multiply by 1 more than what is required. But once you find that the question do not fall under these categories, then you have to go by this. Now I hope this is clear, that why we have gone for this particular formula for this type of question. So this was all about how to find rational numbers between any two given rational numbers.